Welcome to the vlog. This is going to be a little whimsical week in my life. This is adult unemployment / adult spring break, summer break for 2 weeks. I'm really excited. I really want to add some like whimsical back into my life, I would say. 2 weeks in between a role I just quit and my new role. But I started that in 2 weeks, so I have 2 full weeks in New York in the summer, and it's summer 2026, right after the Knicks have won. So it's like a really exciting time to be in New York, and I think that has definitely initially picked up the whimsy factor. I literally told a coworker who was actually Australian, but I told her I was like, oh, I haven't had 2 weeks off since I started investment banking like 4 years ago, and she was like, that is so American. So in an effort to make her proud / just boost morale and enjoy the summer, this is a whimsical week in my life, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, today is a very fun day. This is a solo date that I've been wanting to do for quite a long time. So I have everything mapped out. We're going to start with Mother of Junk in Williamsburg and then go up to a vegan ice cream place. And then from there, we are going to take, I haven't decided, either go back down, take the L up to Upper East, or kind of do the whole like into Queens over to Manhattan on the M and go to Park Avenue Armory. That is an art exhibit I've been really wanting to go to for quite a long time, and I'm really excited about. So that's the plan. It should be very fun. I did all my admin yesterday, so now today we get to play. Okay, we're ready to go. I have my picnic blanket for my ice cream stop, as well as a big tote bag for if I pick up anything from the vintage store. And then I also have my trusty Alohas. These are great if you walk a lot and you like the look of a samba, but you don't like, in a samba, I always feel like I'm touching the ground is the best way to say it. These are very durable. I've had these literally, I think, 2-3 years. I definitely should replace them, but I just love them so much. And then I'll take a mirror selfie as well, but it's just this brown, simple Aritzia dress. I actually, every summer, get one dress for the summer. So like 2 years ago, it was a realization car dress. This time last year, it was a black Aritzia backless dress as well, actually, and then I just got this brown one because it just came into stock. So you're trying to kind of shop thoughtfully. That's one thing I always recommend, is like making it a little anniversary with yourself, and then you get a little fun dress for the summer. Okay, let's go. Also, one thing I meant to say at the start of this was, you might recognize this background. I do Insta content. I want to wear something dreamy. And this is exactly where I shoot. Normally I take the computer off the desk you would have seen earlier and then shoot against this wall. So this is a little like behind the scenes moment for you if you're interested at all. Anyway, okay, let's go. This is during our adventure to Greenpoint. This is from Happy Zoe Bakery. It's their Happy Ube. I've never been before, but she said this was a really popular one, so I feel good about my order. It was very good, and they had chocolate on top, which I honestly ate. But I do think it's very filling. It's like basically whipped fruit, so they whip like whatever flavor of fruit you want with a banana, so it's very filling and very like carb forward, obviously. But I got their Happy Ube. It was like a lot of different flavors. It was strawberry, mango, orange, ube, obviously, passion fruit. It was really, really good. I was going to record and show you what I bought at Mother of Junk, but my microphone died. So I bought this little red hat, and then this, it reminds me of wings or like a swan. And then I also got a little teacup, and then I also bought a toothbrush holder. Alrighty, it is Wednesday morning. I went to that art exhibit last night, and it was honestly amazing. I find that sometimes art installations like that are advertised like heavily on Instagram are not that fun. But this one was really good. I really enjoyed it. And now it's Wednesday. I got up, went for a run, and then washed my hair, which is why my hair is in clips now. I had bangs. I dyed my hair darker and had bangs briefly. I really like the dark hair, but the bangs are kind of obviously a pain. I also I'm not that old, but I'm 29, and I use like tretinoin and all this stuff, and I didn't like that I was putting heat on my forehead all the time. Today's Wednesday. We're gonna do some filming really quick and some cleaning either today or tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, and then we're gonna bake chocolate chip cookies and get our nails done. So I feel like yesterday was out in the world, like exploring all these things I never have time to do. Today's much more in the apartment, hanging out vibes, cozy vibes before the weekend, everything like that. So getting some of that stuff done. My nails desperately need to get redone, so that is on the agenda. Definitely, they're like slowly breaking off. I get dip powder done, so once they start breaking, they like actually literally break off. So kind of an urgent situation for me personally at the moment. Okay, now it's time for the fun part of today, which is making Toll House cookies. I'm just using their standard recipe and going to do one recipe and then put everything in the freezer, and then whenever you want a cookie, you just pop it out. So let's get started. Also, if you notice, look at my nice little New Yorker, or Nick's New Yorker I should say, right after they won. How cute. I got it at Casa Magazine, which is in the West Village. Alright, hello. If you've made it this far in the vlog, first of all, thank you. Second of all, I just thought I would explain a little bit more about switching jobs. Actually, before I do that, let me move this. This is gonna drive me crazy when I'm editing otherwise. But I got this shirt. It's from Sasha Therese, I think is her name. She's an influencer. And I really wanted that black tank because I thought it was simple but also slightly embellished. And I really like it, but it's also expensive, so trying to figure out if I want to keep it or not. Honestly, I thought I would walk you through a little bit of my background. For starters, I went to Alabama for undergrad. I studied finance and econ, and out of school joined IBM as a tech consultant. Went to graduate school and then interned and returned full-time to an investment bank. I did investment banking for like 2.5 years and then switched to a different type of valuation role. I did that for another 1.5 years, and that brings us to today. So I'm 29 years old. I've had a little bit of a career where I feel like it's been pretty focused on financial services for quite a long time. And I wanted to try a strategy and operations role, and one of my mentors has built a career in this type of strategy and operations role. I've been thinking a lot about alignment. So as I said, I'm 29, and that's really a period of time known as like your Saturn return. It's kind of like your life falling away in certain aspects and really becoming aligned with who you will be kind of in your adult life. Your Saturn return happens every 30 years. And I always thought like your Saturn return can happen from 27 to 31 maybe. Like it's quite a long range of time. And I was like, oh, like I feel like I've really like already kind of made some good changes in the past like 2 months. Particularly, I've gone through a significant amount of change in basically every aspect of my life. So one, career, as we just mentioned, but also that was one change. I dyed my hair dark, but also things like, I would say, friendships have evolved. Even things like content is something I'd always wanted to do for quite a long time and really had an interest in, but I always felt like I either didn't have anything to say that was really interesting, honestly, or even more fundamentally, I didn't really feel like I had an editing style that was uniquely mine and something I really felt like I was contributing to the form. But this is my first official, I would say, really fully thought out YouTube video. So again, if you made this far, thank you. And then the other thing I did want to acknowledge, obviously our economy is going through massive structural changes, and I think it's something that can cause anxiety and apprehension, and I'm grateful for the experience because I think I will learn a lot, but I'm also grateful for the experience and the opportunity in like a greater context, I would say, of just like, I know it's a hard time to find a job. I have people in my life who are still recruiting for jobs and, you know, putting in so much effort, and still it takes a good amount of time to find a good role. So yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to say. I am going to do some cleaning and then get my nails done, but that's basically Wednesday. All right, it is bright and early on Thursday morning. Normally, honestly, I wouldn't get up this early. And by that early, I mean like 8 o'clock. That's what 2.5 years of investment banking will get you. I literally am horrible at waking up early. It is very, very hot in New York today. It's 100 degrees in the heat of the day. So I have a friend, and I was going to see him at some point today anyway. So he and I are going to get a coffee and co-work this morning pretty early. We're going to meet at 9:30, work till probably like 11:30, 12, and then towards the heat of the day, head back to our respective places so that we don't burn to a crisp. That is the plan for today. We're going to Partners Coffee, which is a pretty good co-working space, I would say, especially if you get there early. I personally really love, he and I sometimes go to La Cabra in Bushwick, and that's like a really like beautifully designed, great food, very vibey spot, but not as good for the co-working of it all. So I thought I would quickly run you through my outfit. I have these crap eyewear sunglasses that I'm literally obsessed with. They're dark red. I really love them and they're very durable. I've had them for 2 years and I wear my sunglasses quite a lot like this on my head if I'm not like outside, and they've never stretched out, which I find really impressive, honestly. The outfit as a whole is pretty straightforward. I have this Doan skirt, which I was originally the biggest hater of because I was like, oh, there's no way that a skirt that expensive is like worth it on a like cost per wear basis, basically. But I have had it about 4 weeks and I literally wear it like 2 to 3 times a week. I am washing it literally constantly. It's hand wash only, which is also nice because then you don't have to dry clean it. This tank is from Skims, just a little high neck tank. I really love these in the summer, either like for something more casual or at night. They're really like breathable and nice. And then really quickly, I'm also going to show you my shoes. I'm going to wear these Aloha's ballet flats. They're their Sway ballet flat. They're like little tie and they're really cute and bright red and I literally love them. I will say these ones are less durable than their sneakers. I probably wear them for summer and then get rid of them, but I had a pair last summer. I wore them literally all the time, even to the office, and they were black, not red. But then I got these bright red ones for this summer. So anyway, let's go get some work done, etc. It is Friday morning. I got up and went for a really long walk, as you will have just seen on the West Side Highway. I wanted to go to Meadow Lane because they have Ballerina Farm protein powder, which I've been wanting to try, mostly because this is so random. But fun fact, I usually drink a protein smoothie every morning, and I was using Orgain, but apparently it's not that good for you. So I was going to switch to a whey protein one, but I'm kind of picky about it because some of them hurt my stomach. So the Ballerina Farm one is very expensive, but I was going to try it. So I tried to go down to Meadow Lane, but it's actually the Friday before the 4th. And so they were closed at the time I went. So anyway, scurried back up to the West Village because it is still very, very hot today. I think the high is 102 degrees or something crazy. Went to Apollo Bagels for a bagel because also I was going to go to a bakery I really like called Department 4F, but they were also closed. So got a little bagel moment out of it though, which was great. And now I'm just sitting here working. I think the rest of today is going to be pretty chill. My laundry's on downstairs in the basement. Maybe get a drink with my sister this afternoon. And then tomorrow's the 4th, and I think we're going to go watch some fireworks, do dinner, everything like that in the city. That will be the start of probably the next vlog because I am going to vlog both this past week and then the coming week before my new role starts. And I hope you enjoyed this one's whole week of my life, and I really enjoyed making it. So, all right. Oh, and I watch a lot of YouTube, so I do know that I'm supposed to ask you to either like or subscribe or both, I suppose, if you want to keep following along on my journey here on YouTube. All right. Love you. Bye.